as I was saying, I went to town the other day. I had to go to town and get something for the wife. She was making some kind of dish or whatever. And while I'm still able to go to the grocery store, we'll go buy this and go buy that. You know, certain items, sour cream and stuff like that. You know how it is. But anyway, I saw these sitting there when I went by the rack, and they have them stacked up by the seafood, fresh seafood counter. And I thought, you know what? I've got some certain items put away in the freezer that if push come to shove with the generator, want spring stalls, and if I need to keep it freezer going with the generator, it's not that big of a deal. I've got the gas put up and all that, and you know, I've got my filters from my generator and my spark plugs and everything that I could need. And I thought, you know, this stuff I've got put up, it might taste bland, but you know, that old Bay seasoning, buddy, it goes good on a lot of stuff. And I'm sitting here looking at it. I mean, it's a good spicy marinade for chicken. It could be for shrimp and different other things. But in any event, it's like $3 something a can, and this stuff goes a long way because it's potent in its spices. And but it's for seafood, poultry, salads, and meats. But I know some of you don't eat seafood, that you know, bottom crawlers and all that, and I understand that. And if that's your belief that you don't want to touch them, and you believe God said not to touch that, and you don't want to eat it, that's fine. But you can still put it on steak and other things like that, and chicken. Okay. Now, having said that, when you go to the store, if you've got some extra money and you're picking up this and you see, wait a minute, I might need some, you know, it's not going to hurt me to get that nature seasoning, because if something were to really happen, I could probably use this. Or it might not hurt to get that Old Bay, because I could probably use it. And look, I'm going to tell you something. What does it say right here? See, it says best by July the 26th, 09 is what it says best by. I store everything in a cool place. I don't put nothing in a hot place. You store it in a cool place where the temperature don't change dramatically, and it doesn't matter what it says on the can on this seasoning. It's going to go longer. You hear me? But having said that, do look at the dates on stuff and check it, and rotate your stock, and make sure that you are using in a definite way that's not going to waste your money, that you ever have to throw anything out. I will say that. But back to the you know, the beef, the chicken, and all those other things that we have. You know, you may cook on a grill. You may wind up electricity's off or whatever. You don't want to run the generator. Nobody stinks. We ain't got to get a bath. You know, you may want to cook on that propane grill that I'm sure you've got. If you don't have one, God help you, man. You need to get a propane grill. Man, you need to get a grill. But in any event, you know, with the seasoning you got in the beef, if you want to cook up something on the grill, look, I mean, you got the, and this is just something that I've picked up. Okay, I've got lots of these. Harvest Melody rice. I've got, you know, and I'm gonna stand up a minute. Y'all bear with me, please, please. I've got a lot of these. They are super, super good pasta. I don't know how many of you like pasta, but you know, starch is good energy and all. But this country pasta, I'm telling you right now, it is actually made. Where did I see? Oh, okay. www.countrypasta.com. Okay, this stuff is made in Polson, Montana, a little old place called Polson, Montana. But I'm gonna tell you, the best noodles I ever put in my mouth. And you can get them in the big bags. You can order over the internet, whatever. But this stuff would, see, you take that beef that you get from Kurt Wilson, or that I bought, or maybe you just want to go down there and you want to buy the Denny Moore beef stew. That's your business. I'd rather have this because it's better for you. But in any event, you take that pasta and that beef and put it together. You got your seasoning and all, a little bit of water, and maybe flour it up and thicken it up, and by gosh, you got you a pretty doggone good meal. I mean, I know you're not eating Longhorn Steakhouse or Ruth's Chris or something like that, but I'm telling you right now, in survival, you will think, man, you on top of the world eating it. Okay? And what I've been doing, honestly, guys and gals, what I've been doing is, with my survival food, I've been experimenting and demonstrating to myself and trying out different dishes that I know that when the time comes, that, you know what, I'm not going to have to experiment that by gosh, I can just take it and I know what I got to do to make that meal to feed my family or help and feed my neighbors and you know that maybe that need help. You see. Well, and then you sit there and say, well, I know some of you smart butts. You say, well, you said when somebody come to your door, you're going to turn them away. No, I didn't. I said, you bunch of idiots that don't want to store up nothing and try to do nothing, you're the ones that's going to not be welcome. But those that are trying and those that want to prepare, I will not turn you away. You can eat at my table any day of the week. But as long as you're preparing and you're trying and you've done your best effort, you won't be turned away. But see, this old boy ain't no idiot. You know, I had a guy email me and put a comment up there, and if you look at my site, you can see it. You know, he said something about trailer trash and thought Alex Jones had a big mouth, but yours is bigger. Well, that's fine. He don't know what I live in. And let me ask you a question, smart mouth. What the hell's wrong with living in a trailer if that's all you got? Okay? I don't live in one. Now, I was born in a trailer, and I grew up till I was 5 years old or became an adolescent in a trailer. But what the hell's wrong with living in a single wide or double wide trailer? I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, I live in a house, yeah, but a pretty good sized one. But what would you tell me, smart mouth, you bunch of ignoramuses, what's wrong with living in a trailer if that's what you got? Hey, I've got news for you. If by God all you got's an outhouse to live in when the shit hits the fan, excuse me, Lord, for saying that, but by God, you'll drop that pious and that smart mouth attitude you got. And I just wanted to throw that out there. And you guys that are Christians, pardon me for just saying that dirty word. I just get so aggravated, and I'm a human being still, to people that are so arrogant. You know, those Obama followers that say that we're clinging our guns and clinging to our guns and our Bible and our religion and all this, and we're trailer trash and we don't know nothing, and you know, I got news for you. We're the very ones that are coming against the idiotic stupidity of the elitist. An elitist don't mean they're smart. It just means they think they're better than me and you. But they're not. See? They're not. But anyway, that was a little bit of a rant, and y'all pardon me for that. But and I'm also drinking out of a mason jar. Well water, baby. I got tired of buying Dixie cups, so I just drink out of the same mason jars. Mason jars. We put our food up in them too, and you drink out of them, and big deal. Big deal. Hey, sorry this ain't crystal, baby, but you know what? What you see is what you get. You see? That was just a little rant for you subscribers that know me. You know how I get sometimes. But anyway, let's move on. Your apple cider vinegar. Sometimes you'll get heartburn, what they call heartburn or whatever. Tablespoon of that, take it straight up, no chaser. 5 minutes is over with. And the stuff's good for you. Let me move on. Some of you are going to frown on this. I had a guy, and I'll tell you a little story behind this. I was in town the other day and picking up some stuff, and I happened to see these. Ingredients: sardines, water, and salt. That's it. Okay. Oh, Billy, why you got to bring the sardine kick up? I growed up on them. I don't like them. Well, I growed up on them too. But in any event, I bought me about 50 of those the other day. Got a few in the truck. Got a few here. Got a few there. You never know what's going to happen, guys and gals. You never know. Now, my wife, she frowned on them when she saw them, and so did my kids, and that's fine. Let's hope and pray to God there never comes a day that they have to eat them, just only me. I'll eat them. I'll eat them. I'll open them up and take my pocket knife and stab one of them, and I'll eat her down. But it is an item that you can think about, that you can store up on. These sardines, according to the date, is 2/23/2011. Okay? I'm running out of time again. If you'll notice tonight, I'm not getting in no hurry, and I hadn't come unhinged much. But in any event, I'm not doped up or nothing like that. I'm just trying to do a video or two to maybe put some stuff out that you don't have, or maybe if you do have, maybe maybe a tidbit of information that'll help you in what you have or don't have. I'll be back in a minute. God bless you. I love you in the Lord. End Time Watchman.